welcome back. Tonight we're playing Kerbal Space Program again, or shall I call it Kerbal Space Pirates. Anyhow, last week we started on a career save, and I have been playing this game for a while now already. A lot of hours in the last 3 weeks. Anyhow, last week on stream we started a new save on hard mode in career. I did make the mode a little bit custom, so I can revert my flights, because sometimes you also want to test your flights. Anyhow, I would say let's start the game. And let's resume saved Kerbal Space Pirates. Alright, let's go. Alright, it's currently dark. I don't remember if I had anything in flight. I don't think so, because we're very early in the game. I do have 40 science that I can spend, but the next thing is 45. Okay. I do think for the next thing we should either go for general construction or go for advanced rocketry. Flight control, yeah, I'm not gonna be using MacJab, because while it's awesome to use, I do feel like I'm learning more by doing everything manually. And I've been doing that on my other save for a while now, doing everything manually, and it makes you think a lot more on where to put the maneuvers, how to do the maneuvers. There's one thing in there that's really nice to get though, which is the small inline reaction wheel. I do want to get the advanced inline stabilizer, but it's a good start. Let's see, basic science is gonna give us battery packs, the science junior, which is gonna be super handy to get science points. I do think we're gonna go for advanced rocketry most likely, but we'll see. Anyhow, let's see. Our contracts currently is haul TT-38K radial decoupler in orbit of Kerbin and test TD-12 decoupler on an escape trajectory out of Kerbin. So what I'm thinking of doing is first start with the radial decoupler, and if we manage to make our rocket good enough that it can basically do a flyby of the moon, then we could also be testing out the TD-12. Activate part through staging when all test conditions are met. Okay. For the 38K, I just need to have it in orbit. Alright. Let's see. I forgot to check one thing, and that's to see if we can upgrade one of the things that we have. So we can only have 124,500. So let's see. This is going to be way too much. Way too much. Way too much. Way too much. It seems like we don't have the money to upgrade any of the things, so alright, I would say just to build something and see how far we get. We are gonna start, of course, with our Mark 1 command pod. We're gonna put parachute on there. One parachute should be enough to land Jeb safely back. And we are gonna put a heat shield on there. Alright. For communication, we should be thinking about at least a communitron. We might not even need it, but I'm still gonna put it on there. Let's just put it on top. Alright, let's see. Science. Computer flight units. Thus I haven't seen this one before. So I'm not sure if this is from one of the mods that I installed or not. Let's see. State storage. We might as well just have it. Extra science. Let's see. We have a service bay that we can use. We have the decouplers. We have modular girder segments. And we have the thumper. That's right. And we have basic standard fuel tanks. Okay, so the maximum of parts that we can have currently is 30. The maximum mass is 140 tons. I think that should give us a possibility to make something awesome. Wait, I should have a decoupler on there first, of course. And also let's have this open on vacuum. And let's see, I think we're gonna put another one of this, and I want to see how much delta V we can get with that for vacuum. 1282. Okay, now we need to get about 1300 meters a second of delta V just to get into orbit. Once we are in orbit, we have enough to get us back. So let's see how we are gonna build this. Start with another TD-12 decoupler, and just says escape trajectory, so we might, with a little bit of luck, be able to do a flyby of the moon. Alright, we are gonna have one of these just on the side, just to have it there for that one conflict. Let's see. Now let's do another kind of stage if we can manage with the amount of parts. I don't have auto strut yet, which might be an issue, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, you know what? I'm actually gonna put the Alpha-T30 Reliant for the space flight. I think that might be a better choice. Did I put the... Yeah, the coupler is on there. Now, let's get a bit of fuel on there. Maybe a smaller one. Now we're on 15 parts. Let's see if I put a swivel on the bottom. That only gives us 1681 delta V with a thrust to weight ratio of 2.02. So I'm gonna put that in that stage. So, but that is on vacuum. 13 meters a second. Let's see if I put some of the solid fuel boosters on the side, if that's gonna help us. I do have to think about the fact that I don't have struts yet, so I should try to make this as stable as possible. So maybe we should be going for the hammer. Let's move this down. And let's disable it from staging. I'm gonna put it in my action groups. I don't have action groups yet. Okay. Then I want it as a separate stage. And I want these together. Why is it doing this though? Why is it showing itself like that? I really dislike that. We're now close to 2000 meters a second. It's still not gonna be enough, I think. You know what? Let's try to put the big boys on here. That would give us 1000. So that's about 2160. Ooh, we're getting really close for orbits, but I think I'm gonna put some extra fuel under here. We're still within the amount of parts I can have. Now let's put, and then we're just gonna move them down a bit so they're on the same height. Okay, so that is gonna give us about 2500. So in total of 3600. I think that might be just enough. Let's go for the basic fins. And let's put it on 4-way symmetry. I do think that it's gonna be really unstable down here because I don't have the struts that I can use yet. But I mean, we can try and we'll just see what happens. Let's see if I'm... Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. But kind of dislike the fact that it's showing this separate. Sometimes the game does it and I have no clue why. It should be enough, but I do want to check for one thing. I don't have to upgrade yet to do an EVA, so let's see for science. Let's at least put it back on 1-way, and hopefully that will survive the re-entry, because then we still have that data. Alright, 29 parts, 27 tons. It's just about, we're gonna have Jeb as pilot. Alright, I would say let's try it. It's gonna be really unstable on the bottom because I don't have the struts that I can use to make it more stable. So that might be a bit of an issue, but we'll see. Right, full throttle and let's go. It's okay. It's okay on the instability. Once we reach 1000 meters a second and we're about 10 kilometers up, I'm gonna do the gravity turn. Maybe even a little bit earlier. Okay, let's slowly get ourselves... Oh. Come on, come on. Stop fighting me. Oh, Oh man, the instability. I forgot how unstable these beginning rockets can be. Let's see. Oh, my AP is actually way too high. Whoopsie. Okay, let's... Once we're around our AP, we're gonna do a burn to make sure we get our periapsis up. Luckily, I do have another stage. But getting to those heights, that's gonna be a bit of an issue, I think. So what I want to do, I want to get my periapsis up at first. And then I want to see if I can get my apoapsis up to 270. So we're getting close to our apoapsis. Our apoapsis is 158 kilometers. So once we are around 145, I think I'm gonna do the burn on the prograde. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but we're getting there. Let's time warp a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna do our burn about now. It was maybe even a bit too early. Yeah, it was actually way too early. I got my AP up, so should have waited a little bit. It's not too much of an issue. So instead, I'm gonna wait till I am at 159, 58, and 159. Okay, now we're gonna have to do this. Now our periapsis is going up. Okay, we're in orbit. We are in orbit. Alright, that's actually pretty damn good. Now, what I want to see, I don't have enough to know where my AP and periapsis is exactly, but we can do a little bit of guessing since we are now still going up. So once we are starting to go down, we need to wait till I'm at 144 kilometers, and then we can actually try to do a little bit of a burn to get our AP a bit up. And considering maybe I should lower my periapsis a little bit. It's gonna make it a bit easier to actually afterwards go down again. And I cannot go EVA, but what I can do is lock. Oh wait, I think I already might have done that. No. Yeah, I did that last time, I think. Okay, let's get our thrust limiter low. once we are at 186, we're gonna do a slight burn to get the periapsis a bit lower. Shouldn't cost as much. So let's time warp a little bit. $184. All right. Getting our periapsis lower. Still about here, 83 kilometers. That's perfect. Now all we have to do is wait till we are at 83 kilometers. Then we're gonna push our AP up a bit. It shouldn't cost much since we are in a stable orbit. So let's put it on a prograde and let's time warp till we are close to 83 kilometers. So let's keep check on our top screen. 90. Okay, 87 now. Getting close. 85. 84, 8, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah. Now we're gonna push our AP up to 270. Then we should keep fuel even to get our periapsis down again. 271. That's within the parameters. All right. That's perfect. Then we are gonna time warp till we are close to the 270 kilometers. And 250. And then we are at 260, close to 260. Maybe if I do a new... No, still gonna give us anything. Alright. We are almost there. Let's time warp a little bit further. I don't think I even have to stage it. It just says have it. And then, yeah, we got the contract complete, and we got a little bit of science for that. Hold it in orbit. Okay, we got that. We still have about 200 meters a second of fuel, so we will not be able to do the escape from Kerbal. So I think we should use this fuel to get back. $69 kilometers. We're gonna push it to 50, and then we can also use the atmosphere to slow us back down. And we might come around again. But it will at least slow us down by a lot. So once we are close to atmosphere, then we might decouple. So let's time warp all the way. Once we get below 70 kilometers, it's automatically gonna turn time warp off. There we go. Because now, below 70 kilometers, you only have physics time warp. You know what? Since we... Oh, well, look at that. We get science. And we get more science. Keep and keep. Alright. Now we are slowly going down. So let's time warp a little bit till we start hitting the atmosphere. Once we see that red glow forming, then we know we are good. Yeah, alright. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Let's burn the last of our fuel. Yeah, now we're just gonna go into orbit. I mean, back into the atmosphere. So I think it's time to do that and start decoupling. This should be more than stable to keep us like this. And we get science, which means we can get something new, which is gonna help us a lot. Let's time warp further. Once we're past the fire of the atmosphere, we are gonna use the chute. Because we should be good in weight with just one chute. Should be enough. Then I should have maybe watched a little on what side of Kerbal I would land with the light. Because now I'm going into the dark. Okay, the chute is armed, and there it goes. I love how that little communitron just floats like that. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's time warp till we're down, and let's also, just in case, jettison the heat shield just before. The main chute is gonna completely open now, and our speed is good. Alright. And we are down. Okay, let's go to the tracking station, recover this. Cover, and we get science. Now we have 55, so we can get our next upgrade. Alright, let's go to research and development. Question is, what do we want right now? Oh, I do like these stay put nicks, and the fact there's a science junior in this one, but I do feel like I want to have the advanced rocketry. I never use these star shots. Maybe I should one of these days actually use it. What I really like out of this is that we get the LV-909 Terrier, which is really, really good for when we are in space. So I do think we're gonna get this one. Let's see, for structural we would get the stability enhanced for launch. Ooh, the strut connectors. Oh, now it becomes difficult in choice. I do think we're gonna go for the advanced rocketry first. Also because we get those bigger fuel cans. Yeah, I have the money to purchase all the parts. That's the thing when you are in hard mode. You also have to purchase all the parts before you can even use them. And I don't have enough money to upgrade any of the facilities, but we can get another contract. I don't have the room to do this because I don't have the crew cabin. So that should be the next upgrade, because these kind of contracts are gonna give us money. We already get the contract to explore the moon. So I'm thinking if I should take this up. Or should we do... No, we're not gonna do this one. These kind of contracts, they are always a bit finicky, to be honest. So I do think we're gonna take this. Because we can do a flyby, maybe. Alright, we just use this, but we can make this a bit more efficient. So let's put this to the side for now. So instead of going for the LV-T30 Reliant, maybe, because let's see the weight difference also, because the Reliant is 1.25 tons and this is 0.5 tons. For in space, that's way, way better. So let's see, in vacuum that is gonna give us 1888 meters a second of delta V. That's more than enough. So let's put a TD-12 decoupler on that. We need to do this to take it out. And you know what, I'm gonna rebuild this entire thing. So now we have the big fuel cans for all the delta V that we need to get up to orbit. Let's see. Maybe a small one just to be safe. And let's put the swivel under there. That's already gonna give us, oh wait, it's still on vacuum. It's gonna give us a delta V of 1830 meters a second. You know what, I'm actually gonna do one thing so you guys can actually see that. So I'm gonna just move my camera screen a little bit. Should do that on YouTube also. Then I'm gonna go back here. Now you guys can actually see on the right, on the bottom, on all the numbers here. So I have 1830 meters a second of delta V with a thrust to weight ratio of 1.39. We need a bit more delta V, because we need to get 3400 meters a second of delta V to get in low Kerbal orbit. And you can actually find online on the wiki, there's a sheet on how much delta V you need for each type of orbit. So I might actually just quickly grab that. So Delta V map, and I'm gonna open this, and I'm gonna put it here. So here's Delta V map. So here you see on the bottom Kerbin for low Kerbin orbit, so that's about 80 kilometers. We need 13,400 meters a second of Delta V. Now to get to the moon and just have the flyby, we need 860. Then we're also gonna need a little bit more to also get back. So I think we should be fine with how much Delta V that I have to just do a flyby and go back, not even go into the stationary orbit. So let's go back to the game. Let's put it on two-way symmetry, and let's put the decoupler here. Now let's get those BAC thumper. Oh, that's not correct. It should be on the decoupler. Oh, and maybe also put it like that. Then we're just gonna move it down so that it's about the same height. That should be good. And let's see, we're gonna go to aerodynamics. We're gonna put those nose cones up. I don't need this extra one anymore. And let's put this in the same stage. I don't know why it's still doing it like this. This is utterly annoying. But alright, it seems like we have 1452 and 1180, so it should be about... It's still not going to be enough for the weight ratio of 2.45. Why it's doing it like this, I don't understand why. It's super annoying, to be honest. If I put it here, then it's gonna show it in the right way. But then if I start the staging, it's gonna also decouple immediately, and that's not what we want. But it would give us 1835 meters a second, and which is not enough. So I'm thinking of putting more on there. So let's see, this schedule line does have more thrust when it comes to going up, because the thrust at sea level is higher. So maybe if we put that same stage, that would give us a bit more, but we're gonna need extra fuel. We're gonna take this away for now. So let's put another one of these, and let's this, so that gives us about 3000 meters a second. It's still not enough, but we're getting really close. So I think that maybe us, oh, let's put it back on place. If I put a smaller one on there, let's see how much it would give us. What would it give us? 3,000. Just about short. I could use a little bit of that last stage to get us where we need to go. So let's take this away and let's put another one of these here. Let's put this. I think. Oh, we're so close right now. Let's put a small one. Well, oh, there it is. That would give us. Oh, so close. We don't want to take it a little bit down. So maybe if we okay, so if I just put a thrust limiter on that one. Oh, wait, it's also changing. Oh yeah, it's also changing up there, so I think we should just try it what we have now. Oh, I do need to replace this because it's becoming a bit messy right now. Okay, that should be good like that. So that would be 3300. It's just a bit short, but we have that extra stage for when we are in orbit. So I would say to just try it. Let's put some aerodynamic fins on there though. Let's put it on 4-way symmetry, and because this is gonna keep it a bit more stable once we are going up. I still don't have auto strut and all that, so do we want to keep jab, or yeah, we still cannot do the EVA, so we might just keep jab. So let's launch. Oh, this is gonna be an unstable mess because we're so early in the career. Okay, let's try it. Let's see how far we go. Okay, you see how much it swings down here? It's a bit sideways now, but we should be fine. I hope. It's dangling a bit. I'll be fine. Once we are close to 10 kilometers, we're gonna go sideways. Gonna try to make a gravity assisted turn out of it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh yeah, maybe I should have gone for the swivel because these reaction wheels are just not strong enough. We are at 90. Okay, now we're gonna wait till we are at our AP. We're gonna do a burn for our periapsis. I should have more than enough. I think we can do our flyby of the moon. So but this doesn't go down too much. Okay, now it's slowing on going down. Okay, that's good. Once we are almost on our AP, we are gonna do a burn to get that periapsis up. So I am gonna put the thrust limiter on 50. So I have a bit more control on when to stop. Now 80 kilometers. I think we're gonna start the burn about 93 kilometers up. 7, 88, 89, 90. Now I see our vertical speed slowing down. 1, 2. You know what? I'm gonna start burn now. Periapsis. Put our rates. Our AP is going up, which is not something I like to see. But our periapsis is also going up. But I might have flunked it. Come on. Damn. Sure. Come on. Damn, we totally fucked this launch. Okay, I think I should try this again. And maybe try to make the gravity turn earlier. If I even can, because I don't have the swivel under it now. Maybe we should put the swivel under there instead, so we have a bit more control. I do like the Reliant a lot, but I do think we need to use swivel. It's gonna give us a bit less of delta V, but it should be doable. Because our thrust to weight ratio is also really high. Right. Throttle, and let's go. Oh shit. It wasn't that. Oh fuck. I saw something that I missed. I didn't put my staging correct. These two should be together. It's gonna give us just above 3000, so it should be enough with also the last stage to get far enough. I think we should be able to do that flyby of the moon. To go to the left. There's a bit of instability in here. Okay. Now we can actually throw ourselves to the left. I mean the right. Derp. So we're gonna go east. I'm gonna lower that thrust a bit. Once I see that AP about 84 kilometers, then I know I should stop my burn. I'll wait till we are actually at that height for the next burn. Make it a little bit higher. It's gonna be difficult to do all the maneuvering without the maneuver tools. Okay, 83 kilometers. Once we are close to it, we are gonna do a burn to get our periapsis up. So let's put ourselves on the prograde. It's gonna go down soon. Let's time warp a little bit. So we are on about 80 and I think I should do my burn about now. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. Come on, periapsis. Oh, it's going up. There we go. There we go. This is more than enough. We have an AP of 98 and a periapsis of 83. So we are in a stable orbit. So now it's all about figuring out when to do another burn to get to the moon to do a flyby. And I think the point should be around here. It's gonna be really difficult with the fact that I don't have the maneuver tools. So, I am thinking once I see that we are around, maybe around here. Because considering how that's gonna go, I think we're gonna end up at the moon here. So I cannot make it my target even yet. This is gonna be really difficult to do. But I do think that I should at least give it one try. Let's make sure that I quick save. And we have a quick save in case that I won't make that orbit. Then I will revert back to my quick save. We are gonna go down again. So, considering this, I think, yeah, around this point, I should do the burn. It's gonna push the AP that way. Should have enough fuel for that. Alright, let's time warp a little bit. I did my quick save right here, so in case we flunk it, do it about now. So let's get back on the prograde. And we're gonna do our burn right about now. And should keep an eye on the fuel, because I also need enough to go back. It's gonna be at least like 900. Sure, if I will get in that. If maybe I should have timed it a little bit later, so we would have ended like here. Because I don't have enough tools yet to calculate where I need to be. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna warp ahead and we're gonna see where we end up. Otherwise I'm gonna go back to my quick save. Yeah, so the moon is gonna be there when I'm still here. So considering that, we are gonna load the quick save. Now I at least know. So in that case, I think we want to end up there. So that means we should do the burn right here. So let's warp ahead. Till we are out here. Just a tiny bit further. And I think we should put it on prograde and quickly do the burn and see where we end up. First, let's do this first burn and then we're gonna stage it so we can switch to our last burn. Alright, let's go. Hopefully this is gonna work out. If I manage to get this, then I'm gonna be super happy about it. Because I don't have the tools to actually do all the maneuver nodes. We still have that quick save if I need to go back, so we are at least reaching there. Maybe I should have done it a tiny bit earlier. Let's see what is gonna happen. I think we might get the influence of the moon. Ooh, that's gonna be really close. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, once we are about here, I'm gonna do a retrograde burn to shoot us back. So we did manage to get really close to the moon. That is awesome. Because this is really hard to figure out if you don't have all the maneuver tools. So let's wait. How much? World's first milestones. Okay, speed record. Nice. It's pretty awesome. Okay, and let's talk about close encounters any closer, and there'd be paperwork. Nah, no paperwork. Just shove it under the carpet, you know? Okay, we could do it with this kind of electric charge. So let's transmit one of these. Oh yeah, we're not in range. Oh yeah, fuck. Well, then we're just gonna keep the data. I think the periapsis is gonna be about here. So I have a little bit of time to actually go to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. All right, and I am back. All right. So let's see what our says our periapsis is gonna be at 690 kilometers. So in that case, I can time warp a bit further. 690 kilometers is what we should keep an eye for. Chap looks so happy. $850. We're going to our burn in a little bit. We're close to periapsis, so gonna do our retrograde burn in a little bit. Just a bit further. 6, 95, 94, 3, 2, and 1. Just make an extra save right here. It's at 690. So I think we're gonna do our burn about now. Okay, now that we have an orbit around the moon, I think we should maybe even make it smaller so we can do another burn on this side. Then we can shoot ourselves back to Kerbal. So I think that should be around here. That's what I'm thinking of. What's first? When you reach the accomplished. Okay, yeah. Awesome. So we do know that we have enough already with all this basic stuff to get to the moon and do a flyby. So once we are at this point, I think we want to push this out back towards Kerbin. And maybe I want to circularize this bit. Now we have 1000 meters a second to actually get back to Kerbin. That should be more than enough according to the Delta V map. Because, let's grab it again. So, getting to the moon and do a flyby is already like 860 meters a second of Delta V. To get the orbit, you need the low moon orbit. That's about 14 kilometers in high. You need another 280 meters a second of Delta V. So we need about 860 to get back, and we have more than enough. And then we can use the atmosphere to actually get our speed down and our AP back down. And we should even have a little bit of fuel left for it. So I am gonna put myself on prograde. And once we are at this point, we are gonna do a burn on the prograde to slingshot ourselves back to Kerbin. So let's see, AP 840, periapsis 685. It's difficult with the current tracking station to see where our AP and P is. So considering I am currently still slowing down, we're actually close to our periapsis. That means our AP is gonna be on this side. That means about two-thirds towards our AP from the periapsis towards apoapsis. On 2/3 I should do a burn to get our prograde on the prograde to get ourselves to Kerbin. That is what I'm currently thinking. So let's time warp a little bit ahead. You have to say it looks pretty over here. We're actually gonna have the Kerbin move in front of the sun. That's awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. Now let's keep a check on the map. Okay, I can still time warp further. It was about 2/3, so it was about here that we want to be. So I think we're very close now. About now, I think. Okay, off of time warp and let's burn. Oh. That's not entirely what we want. Is this gonna... Oh wait, we should have waited for the ascending and descending nodes, but we're overshooting it. For some reason our angles changed. So if I do a burn about here, I think I can push it down again. But now all the things are locked, so Let's time warp a bit ahead, and I think it's pretty normal or normal. I'm not sure. It's difficult to see without maneuver nodes. But oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened there? Okay. I guess I can fix that. Okay, now it's going what we want. Okay. Let's get it to about 50. So perhaps to 50 so we can actually aero brake a bit. Okay, it's a bit lower, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna do another burn once we are in the atmosphere. But this is actually going well, so let's time warp ahead. Uh-oh. It's shooting us towards... Yeah, there we go. But this means that we need to do another burn. Once we are on the perhaps the moon changed our trajectory. I don't have the maneuver node, so I have to do this all by feeling. So perhaps this is 8.84, so we're getting there. Let's time warp a bit ahead. Let's keep check on the altimeter. So it's on 8.8. 1.8, sorry, I mean 1.8. 1.8, and then we're gonna do a retrograde burn. We don't have a lot left. So I think our next one should be on this side to get the periapsis lower. So we're gonna wait for 3.9. But at least we won't get the influence of the moon anymore, which gives me a bit more safer feeling. Once we are at 3.9, so 3900K. Okay, we're almost there. We have to do it with the last 100 meters a second to get ourselves low enough to also hit the atmosphere. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3900. 3901, I think. Now I see my vertical speed dropping also, which is what we want to see. Alright, if I do my burn Now. Damn it. It's not far enough. So I do think I should go back to my save. Where we are on the periapsis burn. Damn! Almost had it. This one. Ready for PE burn. Then we're gonna have to do it all again. Maybe I should make another save, you know? Our periapsis was 690. Oh yeah, so... on here and... yeah, burn now. Now we have 1,000 left. So let's see if I can keep enough, but also make this smaller so it's gonna be easier to navigate. Okay, 987. Okay, and then once we are here, we are gonna do our burn. We are a bit off, but I should be able to get it. Let's see if we warp ahead. I am gonna do a quick save right here, so we can always refer back to this orbit instead of the PE burn. Warp a little bit further. We want to do a prograde burn right about here. So put ourselves on prograde and let's burn. Yeah, we're off by a bit, but I think we're gonna get... it's gonna go well once we are out of here. Let's see what will happen. Let's time warp ahead. Because I do think the moon is gonna pull on us again. Yeah, this is what's happening again. Okay. Then I think once I'm at the AP, I can get my periapsis down enough. As long as we don't get Inmus fucking with our orbit. Oh man, it's so hard without all these maneuver tools that you normally have later in the career. Let's time warp ahead. Not quick. And 81.5, okay. Almost there. I think I can save Jeb. Okay, 8-1. Then I want to do a retrograde burn. We just need to get this close enough to Kerbin. Hopefully don't get the moon again. try to get this low enough so I can do aero braking. This is about 51. That should be fine. Alright, let's time warp ahead then. And hopefully I will get ourselves back. Oh, here comes Minmus. Ooh, that was actually gonna be close for our orbit to get thrown off. Hopefully the moon passes before we are there. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright. Oh, that actually felt a little bit spicy. Once we are below 70, it's gonna automatically throw us off the time warp. Yeah, there we go. Now let's keep it on the retrograde. I'm gonna use the last bit of fuel to slow us down and get that down. Otherwise, we're gonna probably get thrown out again. All right. Now we see our AP actually just going down by itself because of the atmosphere. So, is that gonna be enough? I think it might be. Just help it a little bit. All right. And we're back in orbit. And we're slowed down more than enough. Now all we have to do is our next burn on the AP. Then we can actually get back on Kerbin. That's gonna give us a lot. Recent accomplishments of our space program have attracted contributions from numerous organizations. So we get money, reputation, and science. Yeah, chap, I know that you're happy about this. Alright, so let's time warp ahead till we are at the AP. I might not even have to do another burn, but I'm still gonna do it most likely. Then now we're above 70 again. Now I can do the quick time warp. 563 kilometers. Let's keep an eye on that. .559, we're very close. But this actually means that without all these maneuver nodes, I managed to do a flyby of the moon and get back. It did take another save, but I mean, I got it. But yeah, I really need to upgrade of the tracking station, because without all these maneuver nodes, it's so extremely difficult. So we're almost at AP. And burn. Okay, now our periapse is actually on Kerbin. finish all the fuel. Right, and gather scientific data from the moon. Yeah, I think, no, I do have that if I'm correct. I think I did do the log. So we should have that data. We'll see. Let's time warp ahead. Once we are at 70 kilometers, it's automatically gonna throw time warp off. There we go. We're gonna stage. Now it's just a matter of slowing down enough. You see it getting red hot. Let's look at it from the inside, from Chep's view. I should get a bit more visual mods for this so it looks even better. I was thinking about getting Firefly mods. Yeah, I know, right? So without getting the upgrade for the tracking station, it's really, really difficult. I have it all on my other save, but the other save that I have is on easy mode. But at least I have a lot of things on that save, because I have multiple space stations. But yeah, to make this a challenge, I have it all on hard mode. So now I also have to think about staying connected. So I have to think about also placing relay satellites eventually. Let's still just jettison it anyway. Damn, big explosion from that. Bolt. But yeah, we're slowing off, so alright. And we're back down, so that means we can go to the tracking station. Yeah, I believe so too, Anderson, because from what I read, it utilizes the GPU more instead of the CPU. Nice. Science. Alright, this means we can do our next upgrade. So let's see. We would get the Science Junior and a rechargeable battery pack from this, and high gain antenna. Flight controls can be handy, but that inline reaction wheel would be pretty nice. But I do think I am gonna go for construction for this time, because then I get the strut connectors, which are gonna be really nice to make sure everything is a bit more stable while going into orbit. And we also get the crew cabin, so we can do tourist contracts to get extra money. Oh yeah, and structural fuselage, that's actually all pretty awesome. The aviation only had... Yeah, I don't want this yet. So currently how it's looking, I'm gonna go for construction first and afterwards go for the basic science. I think that's the way to go. Right away, purchase all the parts. I have enough money to purchase all the parts. Okay, there we go. Awesome, and I should have enough money also to upgrade something. Ooh, then we have 55,000 left for making a ship, so... You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Now we at least have a better tracking station. It's gonna make life so much easier. Yeah, I know, right, Anderson? Anyhow, let's see. We have all this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we did get that contract. I did lock the data. I almost thought I forgot it, but... oh yeah, we still need to do that one contract, but we can get another contract right now. In flight, and this one is splashdown. I kinda hate all these contracts that are like test this, test that, because sometimes how they are generated, they're so finicky. Science data from space around Kerbal. That's gonna be easy now that we know we can get our orbit and actually fly by of moon. Park 2 vessels next to each other around Kerbal. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, everything can go wrong. It's space. What do you expect? I think that we are now gonna go for the transmit or recover scientific data. We're just gonna get the science data. We don't need a lot for it because I don't think I will get a lot of science points from the data, but we could actually use the one I made right then, but I am gonna okay. Oh yeah, I should also just put my own mission flag in there. So now, yeah, we have my logo on there. Awesome. We have it also on the wall there. And it's so easy to do it with this game. You just literally make sure that you have your files in the right pixel format, and then you just literally throw it in the game data folder. Like, how easy do you want it? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I should check out that mod later on then, yeah. Might be handy for the fact that I'm on hard mode career. It is custom hard mode, but still. Because I do want to have the referred flight in case I just want to do test flights. To make this one a bit more stable, I am gonna put... let's put it on two-way symmetry. And let's... oh, that's... wait a minute. Why are you doing it like that? No! Right. Like that. Fine. Fine. Now this is gonna be at least a bit more stable when it goes up. So we know this ship is enough to get into orbit. Let's see. I can send a scientist in here, but that does mean that I don't have any SAS. So instead I think... I still don't know where this flight unit and engineering system came from. I think it's from the Kerbal engineer mod. But I'm not sure because I didn't see it in my other save, even though that I was using the mod there. Let's still put a mystery glue on here. Let's get it off the symmetry and let's put it like that. It's not in the way of my logo. Well, Jep, you're gonna go again, but you're the GOAT. Greatest of all time, Jep. I think... oh yeah, now I'm actually using way too much parts. Okay. How about we only use 2 struts? Oh, you go back to build. It's not as stable, but I mean, we can do it, right? And I'm not gonna get anything off the thermometer, so might as well take it off. Then we're exactly 30 parts, so it should be good enough. Let's do launch. Oh, I think one of my stages is still messed up. Yeah, one of my stages is not correct, because this one should be together with that one. Now it's messing up again with the delta V that I have. I don't know why it does this. I think the game is sometimes a bit bugged, because it doesn't do it on any of my other stuff with these decouplers, that it shows the delta V like this. It's a bit stupid. Alright, full throttle and let's go. It's already a bit more stable with just using 1 strut for each booster. Once we are fast enough and a bit high enough, we are gonna do the gravity turn. So that's gonna, oh, let's keep it also on this. We are now going fast enough, so we are gonna try to start our gravity turn. Oh, it threw me off a little bit, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's lower our throttle. Let's bring it up to like 83, I think. Just be a bit on the safe side. 82, and our apoapsis is 83. Let's just keep it on very low throttle. Make sure it doesn't go down too much. Okay, and now we are coasting. But now I can actually see where my AP is gonna be. I can still not put maneuver nodes. I need the third upgrade for that, but this is already a bit better. Because now I can see exactly where my apoapsis is. Let's... I don't... I want that. It's gonna be fine, right? Like this. Yeah, my goal currently is just get the science from space around Kerbal. I just went with a flyby to the moon with very basic stuff, and I literally had to do it by eye on where to do my burns. Now it's getting a bit easier now that I have the tracking station to level 2. And we're gonna do our burn right now. Keep it on prograde. But yeah, I know as long as it's about above 70 kilometers, it's okay, but I prefer to be a bit higher. Yeah, this is true, but Anderson, with the delta V, because calculation changes, but on the other stuff that I have, it was still showing it at all within the first stage. And I think it's something with the settings that might have changed. Oh, my AP is actually getting up also now. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, it's actually throwing itself down right now. It's not what I wanted, but I was paying attention. But I have another stage, so we're fine. But I think I might have flunked it a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I can fix it. I have more than enough fuel to fix it. We just make it a bit radial. Not too much. What? Oh. I really wasn't paying any attention to what I was doing, because everything is super hot right now. And things blew up, but I don't know what blew up. All looks fine? Yes, it's fine. Oh, I also have autostrut now because I have the science for the construction, so that's actually really good. Yeah, I won't get any for the pressure, but at least the mystery boo will give us, which is more than enough. Now we just need to get it back down, so I don't even think I need to do anything, because on our next run it's actually gonna slow us enough down to go back into orbit. But I could use all the fuel that I still have left. I still had the same amount of fuel for the moon flyby, because I didn't really change a lot to it. Yeah, I was still in the atmosphere. I know. It's fine now because I'm now outside, but at the same time as a breeze, meaning you have to carry a drive a bit. Well, that wasn't really what was happening on my other save. On my other save, it's just in different settings for some reason. Even if I have the decouplers on a different place, but I think it's because on my other save I actually disable some of the decouplers from the staging, and I put it in action groups. But I didn't have the action groups yet on this current save. So now let's just wait till we are at the apoapsis. Yeah, let's put that, then we can just time warp ahead without any issue. Yeah. Then it should automatically take the time warp off. Yes, and we want to do a retrograde burn. We're just gonna lower it a bit more, and we're gonna lose a lot of the fuel, which is good. I mean, not a lot of the fuel, but a bit of it. Still gonna... It's a shame that I actually took this much with me. It was kind of stupid that I didn't change the ship from what it was. But I was like, yeah, I know it's working, so yeah. I know I don't have to do this, but it feels a shame of leaving all this fuel behind. Alright, let's just time warp ahead. It's gonna take us off time warp anyway once we are getting towards 70 kilometers. So, yeah, there we go. Took us off. Let's just stages. I hope the mystery group survives. It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna die at all. Chap, you're okay. You look happy, chap, so you are okay. And now let's time warp ahead. Everything should be fine. Let's just get rid of it. And we can go up. Now we can go to the tracking station. There we go. Alright, now we made the contracts. Yes. Recover. Yeah, science. Alright. I just did that. Why? I might have not hit one of the contract parameters. Let's see. This we don't recover. But I did recover the science. So something weird just happened. I just recovered science, but alright, whatever. We can do it again, but I am gonna change the ship a bit. Let's see. This can all go away. Yeah. Okay. Let's actually start from something new. We know this is at least good enough to go for a flyby towards the moon. Alright. Just gonna start with. But let's get parachute on. Now the plane gets the flag on top. If I am gonna take more science, I could always put another chute on there. Let's at least put a heat shield on there. Now we're gonna take the coupling. Let's see. Oh, we already get engine plates. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, fuel tanks. Let's take one of these and let's take a tiny one, and then we are gonna put the LV909 Terrier. Let's see how much delta V that would give us in vacuum. Yeah, more than enough. We could do a lot with this. I don't think I even need that much. So that's what we could do. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna keep that on. So we can do that contract with the TD-12 decoupler. Because I need an escape trajectory for that. Or we're gonna do the science data from around Kerbal first. Let's see if I just put a smaller one. This is also still more than enough. All right, let's get another decoupler. And now let's think of our LPO stage. I'm actually gonna take all of this away. I only want to be in orbit and go back down, so I want a very tiny stage. So 812 meters a second, that's more than enough. It also saves a lot of weight. Because all I want to do is get a bit more science while in space, but I'm actually gonna get scientists. I still cannot do EVA. So that actually means JEP would be more than enough. Put it on top of there, even though it's gonna look weird when the parachute goes. So let's maybe get one of these. We're gonna get the swivel. That's already gonna give us 2800 meters a second of delta V. Just need a tiny bit more just to be in orbit, and we're just gonna use that last bit to make our orbit a bit bigger, get some science, and go back. That's all that we need to do. Didn't collect any of the science in space you were still at no. Was I? I thought I was above 70 when I did the science, but I might have mistaken and did it too early. Sometimes I don't pay enough attention to what I'm doing. Two-way symmetry, let's put it about... I think I could get away with just hammer solid boosters. Should be able to get away with that. 674. Yeah, it should be more than enough. This should be together though, so... Yeah, just above 3400 total. So we're just gonna move these down, these down. So they actually look like they're not on there how I want them. That's better. Now we just move them down. Oh. Make sure these are together in the same stage. Yeah, it should be enough delta V. Gonna put a bit of nose cones on there. We're gonna put basic fins in symmetry 4. Just to keep the track on the bottom. Be more than enough. I don't think with these that I do need the struts. This should be more than stable enough. So let's make sure that, oh, I was actually on vacuum. Damn. Oops. This is what I mean that I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's see. So it's about 2740. It's just below what I need, but I mean, I have that last stage to just get in space, get the science, get back. It should be fine. Now I should pay attention that I get above 70 kilometers before I get any of the science. Telling myself to pay attention. Above 80 AC. Well, let's just call it orbiter. Chips, if I'm right in here, yeah, now we're also leveling Jeb up with that, so that's good. Let's just launch it. We have enough to just get in the orbit, get science, get back. I shouldn't even have the communicator on, don't need it. And and maybe even below that. 35. Now we're just gonna wait till we're near the AP. Just gonna do another burn then, just to have a stable orbit, so I have bit time to actually slowly get myself to do the science, because if I'm gonna hurry myself, I'm gonna make mistakes. I don't know what those messages are. And I think I should do the burn about now. Prograde. Who's messaging me? That's multiple messages in a short time. Pay attention while I quickly read the messages. Okay, and we have enough to go back down again. So we are outside the atmosphere. Wait up. Oh, did I forget to put the science on? This is what I mean with forgetting stuff? Oh god. I really should pay attention. Alright, put a crew report to it. I don't think so, but maybe? I don't remember if the crew report would count. I think it would. Alright, let's just slowly... Okay, it will count. Okay, then I have the crew report. That is fine then. Alright, then I'm just gonna do a burn. Get ourselves back down again. Still more than enough fuel left. I could have gotten away with less fuel, but over-engineering, you know? I mean, I could just finish all the fuel. Why not? Doesn't really matter anymore. Just gonna finish it. And we're gonna stage ourselves off. Bye! Alright, let me quickly respond to the messages. Alright. Was my buddy asking me to play the backrooms? Yeah, I could transmit the report. It gives us not in range of usable comms. Oh yeah. That's the thing about hard mode that I hadn't have to experience while on easy mode. In easy mode, it doesn't matter where you are, you can just transmit. While in hard mode, you have to think about being in the right position or have relay satellites. But I think it should be fine. Do I have to manually extend the antenna? Deployment would destroy part. Yeah, so I couldn't even do it while I was going down. It would just destroy the part. But look, now it's a floating antenna. This makes a lot of sense, right? It's being held on by magic. But, so, considering that I have been playing a bit of Backrooms again today, I think tomorrow I might actually be streaming some horror games. I'm not sure what. Might either be Backrooms, but most Backroom games, they're kind of the same, but I know with my buddy at least that we're gonna have a lot of shenanigans while doing so. It's time to go down. I should maybe also get the better time warp mod. Alright, and let's go to the tracking station. We should at least now have the contract. Let's recover. Nice. Yeah, I now see the thing going off in the bottom right. So that means we got our contract. Yeah, there we go. It means we also got a bit more money. Alright, that means we're also gonna take another contract. So, let's see, where do they want to go? Orbit of moon, flyby of moon. Okay, I could do that one. I mean, it's these kind of contracts are gonna give you a lot of money for the tourist. So I might do it. Only the suborbital space flight. if we do this one, it's already gonna give us a lot of money. So we have multiple things from that. I think that I should go for this contract and then actually do this next week, because I'm now on more than 2 hours of streaming. I should consider thinking about going to bed also, because I have a busy day tomorrow. Also, I have some news soon. Something awesome is going to happen together with the Science Museum Nemo in Amsterdam. I cannot say too much about it yet, just that there will be awesome videos. So I have plans to make in 2 weeks on the 15th. I'm gonna have a video shoot together with Nemo Science Museum. So I will keep you posted by then. It's gonna be super awesome. That's all I can tell you. Anyhow, for now, I would say I am gonna continue with this next week. And tomorrow I will be back with some horror games. So I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, and otherwise next week with more Kerbal Space Program. Anyhow, have a good evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to give a like, subscribe, and a follow. See ya!